Go, set! Go! Set! Ready! Set it! Hut, hut! Set! Set it!
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Steelers and the Seahawks on EA Sports.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Alongside Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. And finally, Brock, we can say it. Football is back. Oh, look at that. We didn't even practice that. Wins and losses don't quite count just yet, partner. But for a lot of people, us included, we are just happy to see games being played once again.
Yeah, it's been a long wait for fans of the sport. It's one thing near the draft and OTAs. It's another to actually start hitting one another. And I know for these guys on the field, they can't wait to hit somebody else. And it's also the time to fight for roster spots and start shaping your roster for week number 1.
Enough build up. The ball is teed up, and we are ready to go. And away we go from Lumen Field. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And running out among them, their first-round rookie at quarterback.
You know, we expected to see a lot of them right away in the preseason. You want your first-round QB as prepared and familiar with this offense in a game setting as he can be when week 1 rolls around. But this is where he could show the potential the team saw in him without quite as much pressure to win.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. So after their first offensive snap, we'll have a break in the action. One of the linemen in need of some attention from the trainers. From the 30 on second down. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They're going play action. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down. And the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Pass play now. That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. We're slated downs to approach here from the 40. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's on the move. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. Third down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two and third down critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. Now go with Walker on the counter. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it, and they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All set up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Caught near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. He's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's a throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. He's going to keep it this time. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent game. In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. From the 28. Hits him on the out route. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Walker now from the gun.
Madden gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Looking to the air here. Finds him over the middle. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Steelers have it, headed the other way.
You know what separates good defenses from great? Good defenses find a way to get off the field. Great defenses find a way to take the ball away. What a great play to set their offense up with some mojo.
Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing now, following the turnover. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Motioning left is their running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing from the gun here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Walker on 1st down. And is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Tight end in motion left. From the 34. He gets this one to Chandler. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Steelers go to a dime set. Must be thinking pass on this 3rd down. Couple additional DBs brought in. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. The defense calls a timeout. That's their 1st. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. To get all of it there, and he did. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. Toward the sideline, and he's got it.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20-yard line before being stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. Dump off caught by his back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 16. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Levis now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Moody knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Space on the right. He's got room. Hits the 20. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Steelers ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Taken in by Pierce. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. And the Seahawks adding an extra DB here. 3rd down coming. Back to throw now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's the snap on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Once again, Irving by a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. From the red zone now. Finds his man over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Here's the give to Irving. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Irving. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Steelers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. On the play fake, it's Levis. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Looking to throw, Levis. Caught, nice gain left side. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that will give them some serious momentum along with a first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. And the Steelers going for the dime look on 3rd down. Levis from the shotgun. Completed over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, Levis. The throw is caught. And he's tackled for a short gain. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks looking for a bigger lead before the break. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun now for Levis. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Levis throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Will Levis with the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Seahawks take a 3-possession lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now. They're throwing it. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Dropping back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And this one won't be caught, but we got a flag here. Looked like there may have been some early contact before that throw arrived. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Throwing now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, and they'll say, different organizations, like, yep, this guy's a Raven. Yep, this guy's a Seahawk. Yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see a fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Brought in along the sideline. Just need an official ruling. And they said catch. Great play. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing it again here. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Seahawks are going to take over late in the half. And it looks likely they'll carry a 2-score advantage into that locker room. Levis now on 1st down. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And it sets up 2nd down. Levis to the air now. Looking right, and he finds him. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Throwing is Levis. Rolling left, finds. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So we've reached the half of this preseason opener. That will send you from one end of the country all the way to the other. Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you two in just a moment. The preseason is upon us. as these two teams get things rolling. They'll have 2 more games after this to get ready before week 1 comes our way. It'll be here before you know it. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed. They'll watch the second half with the shoulder pads off, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Kate Scott. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The Steelers are being led back out there on up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Finds him over the middle. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Irving here from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Lays out left side and gets it. Give him 13 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. On the give, this is Irving. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From midfield now. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Launches one deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Punting unit out now. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing now, following the turnover. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. He's going to throw this one. Throwing deep for the end zone. Full extension, and he brings it in. And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Steelers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down The Seahawks returning their offense and this running back to the field. Levis here on first down. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And Pittsburgh's going to take this back for the touchdown. The Steelers parlay the turnover into a lead. Kicking team on to try the PAT. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
Levis now off the play fake. Brought in right side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Here's Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here he goes on the bootleg. Dumps it off to his running back. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers get the football back across midfield before going down inside the 45-yard line on the return. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
They'll come to the line of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down. They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Irving on the inside give. And he's brought down after taking this to the 26. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Pass play coming here. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down. So the Steelers turning things over to the field goal unit. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seahawks offense running out now. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Tight end motioning right. Throwing now on first down. Levis. Jump off caught by his... Massive hit! The ball is out! Steelers have it, headed the other way! Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and put...
Oh, no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Peyton Wilson! And the Seahawks see their return stop just a little bit short of their own 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Levis back to throw. Connects with Johnson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the 1st. On the play fake, it's Levis. Completed to his running back. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Levis throwing again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Levis. Looking for a target. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Levis. That one's complete, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Lone back gets the handoff. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The Seahawks parlay the interception into points. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks tie this game up. Out to kick it away, here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. This our last play of the quarter. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was... Offense to the line for 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Seahawks take possession of the football. They've got first down from the 31. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Levis from the shotgun. Hits his running back. And he gets this forward to the 19. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. They'll run it from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now Levis. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Complete over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Now looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Ball at the 33 for first down. They'll run this with Irving. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now it's Irving. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. We never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Now a carry by Irving. And he'll start pushing them into field goal range. A small gain to the 38. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Setting up a throw. He's on the move. And that falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Got all of it, and this is good! And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Okay, you remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken at the 1st round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
Starting from the 5. He's popped at the end of that one. Painful end to a real solid return there. This offense ready to get going again now. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2. They go play action here. This one is hit by an defender and winds up incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Here's 2nd and 7. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's down inside the 35 before going out. Ball at the 33 for first down. Levis. Delivered to the sideline. Smith-Njigba brings it in.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Throwing it again here. Finds him over the middle. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Here's Levis. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. To throw again on 2nd down, Levis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Looking to throw. Catch made over the middle. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks down by only 3. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. A very short kick here from the right hash. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Looking good, and it's through. And they've tied it up late in the 4th.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Here he is to throw. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He'll look to throw it. It is caught left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing now. Oh, my goodness, it's intercepted. Picked off by Quinion Mitchell. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They give it to him again. And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. So a timeout's taken, just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. So everything comes down to this from Jake Moody. He's hit 3 times already, and a 4th would win it. That one is good! And they take the lead right near the end of this preseason game.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Snap, and the huge moment wins them the game. For students of this incredible game, Brock, they'll know just how incredible a finish we all just witnessed. Very rarely does a game end on a walk-off touchdown, and even rarer does it happen on that type of home run play.
Yeah, these fans, they came here hoping for a good game, and they got a great one. They were all just treated to what you and I were treated to, one of the most memorable finishes we've ever called.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Seattle.